United Kingdom is a robust and interesting player in the emerging specialty coffee industry, with keen consumer interest in sustainability and increasing demand for higher quality and freshness. Let's dive into the statistics and learn more about the UK's coffee market. In 2019, the UK imported almost 190,000 tons of green coffee, making it the 8th largest green coffee importing country in Europe, with 7% of the continent's total imports. Roughly 35% of UK coffee imports that year were from Vietnam, 27% from Brazil, 9% from Colombia, and 8% from Honduras. 95% of the UK's imports are sourced directly from coffee-growing countries. These numbers include coffees consumed domestically and coffees used in the UK's resale market, thanks in part to large international companies like Nestle. This creates an interesting contrast with the South Korean market, for example, with its significant imports of roasted and soluble coffee for domestic consumption. Home consumers in the UK continue to maintain a strong marketplace for instant coffee. Statistics report that about 80% of households, predominantly those with a resident aged 65 or older, keep a jar of instant coffee handy. This continuing trend accounts for the significance of Vietnamese coffee, specifically Robusta, entering the UK market. Imports to the UK from Vietnam jumped 25% annually between 2015 and 2019. There's also a growing market for a variety of convenience-based products, including pre-ground coffee, single-serve pods, and ready-to-drink beverages like bottled iced coffee and lattes. The emergence of ready-to-drink coffee in cans and bottles has been primarily driven by big global players like Starbucks and Lavazza, but has also begun to inspire some homegrown competition. These statistics and the exponential growth of these home coffee market segments may be in part encouraged by the fact that COVID-19 restrictions created limitations to away-from-home coffee consumption. The slow transition from an instant coffee culture to one calling for fresh roasted products both for home use and for consumption in cafes has reached an apex. In 2020, instant coffee still captured a value of £1 billion, but fresh coffee has crept up to match it. After years of instant coffee having significant dominance within the domestic marketplace, fresh roasted coffee now captures nearly £925 million in retail value. The growing interest in coffee pods is also a new contender for instant coffee. There is a strong coffee shop culture in the UK too, with nearly 26,000 individual cafe locations registered in 2019, a growth of 1.6% from the previous year. More than 8,200 of these cafe locations represented branded coffee sellers such as Costa Coffee and Greggs. Costa, a UK-based international brand acquired by Coca-Cola in 2019, has the largest retail outlet presence in the country with nearly 2,500 locations. Starbucks has also established a stronghold in the UK since opening its first London location in 1998. The region now boasts the largest number of Starbucks-branded stores in all of Europe, nearly 1,100 as of 2020. The popularity of larger, globally recognized brands encouraged smaller, quality-focused roasters and retailers to start up and claim a share of the market. Today, there are several hundred third-wave roasting companies operating in the United Kingdom. Most of these are small-scale, one-shop cafes roasting their own beans, for example. The popularity of these shops offers a look at a growing interest in freshly roasted, more traceable, and more local-seeming brands. An area of considerable growth and of particular interest is the market segment for certified or sustainable coffees, such as those carrying fair trade or organic seals. According to Fairtrade International, Fairtrade certified coffees comprised a quarter of UK coffee sales by 2018, with commercial interest continuing to grow apace. Organic certified coffee saw a jump in sales value of about 50% between 2016 and 2021. In addition to those two well-established marks of sustainability, Rainforest Alliance and unseat has grown in popularity among both retailers and consumers. The UK lays claim to the largest number of Rainforest Alliance and unseat certified retailers in all of Europe. Perhaps more than any other growing market for specialty coffee, the United Kingdom is challenging to evaluate with total confidence. The combined effects of the country's exit from the European Union, commonly referred to as Brexit, and the COVID-19 pandemic have created some concern and confusion both with international trade as well as domestic economic health. Despite this, the UK's increasing consumer demand for higher quality, freshness, and sustainable offerings means it will continue to play a robust role in the emerging global specialty coffee industry.